Order complete.
No, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty summon Damon Xanthus.
Y ahora, Damon Xanthus contestará. The king has asked, and now Damon Xanthus will answer.
Damon, are you free to accept this accolade from our hands?
This path has been longer than we expected. But we still got there. Very proud. Proud of the
As we spoke with members of this order, we are minded to hear witness from others concerning this candidate.
Damon, what is said here concerns you. Turn and face your populace. That's what I was.
I don't have her words.
We know. Master Bjorlik Folklinson, a master of the Order of the Laurel, has consented to speak of this man's arts and learnings.
It can be said, when we gather together like this, what we do here is art. It is the art of life, it is the art of creativity, it is the coming together and sharing something that's critical to the creation of art, and it is heart. The heart in this man beats strongly, obviously with great durability, carrying him in all of his endeavors. He is a skilled craftsman with glass, metal, wood, food, and family. This man is mine.
Mistress Elisabeth Apfjord and Baroness Adalia Vandenberg, mistresses of the Order of the Pelican, have consented to speak on the service and fidelity of this man.
I've known this man since I believe he was 19 years old. We're going to talk about how old I was. We'll just say that was over 30 years ago. This man, at that point, was so much trouble. He had this adorable grin, which is probably why he's alive today. But he was so much trouble. But he was also enough help that, we didn't drown him back in the day. Although there were a couple of times it was sort of tempting to, because there's that turtle pond at Will Rogers, And I'm really glad we didn't, because I've worked with him in kitchens, and I've worked with him at Troll, and I've worked with him when he was autocrating and he started turning purple, and what do you need? And at this one really unfortunate Gulf Wars, before I knew that I had to leave abruptly, he was working on a plane ticket to get me home because my mother was dying. He not only does what we all know as service, but the other thing he does is he takes care of people. And he's always taken care of people. And that's what this society is really about, is people. The fact that he serves everybody and he makes us all be okay makes this man look pure. And I am pleased to speak for him.
Your Majesties, when I found the SCA, this man was already here. When I learned how to work in my barony, this man was already here. He was already doing it. He taught me how. To say this man is my peer is an understatement. He is my friend. I sang at his wedding. And I was honored to do so. But I'm here because this man was already here. And that speaks volumes. This man is my peer.
Countess Emily Lizette, a mistress of the Order of Defense, has consented to speak on this man's prowess and honor.
Thank you, Your Majesties. The Order of Defense has a few virtues, 8 to be exact. Today, the one that comes to mind for Damon and makes my heart smile is honor. We equate honor with characteristics such as integrity, respect, and courage. It is this and more. Honor is a valuable currency, but only to those that value it and honor it and abide by it. Damon, over the years, I have witnessed your honor in action in how you value others, encourage them, you value their contributions. You have steadily worked on the well-being of your community by volunteering your time and your resources, all while taking such incredible care of your family and treating others with respect and kindness. An honorable person is someone who believes truth and doing the right thing and tries to live up to those high standards themselves. You, my friend, are such a person. You are my peer, and you have been in my heart for many years. Thank you. Thank you.
Countess Tessa of the Gardens and Countess Octavia de Verdun, ladies of the Order of the Rose, have consented to speak on the nobility, courtesy, and loyalty of this man.
For those who do not know me, I am Octavia de Verdun, Countess of Anstiora, Viscountess of Vinheim. And I will speak for this man. I will speak on one of the graces that embodies being a rose, and that is grace. Damon, you are so resilient. There are many times you could have given up on your path, but you did not. You held yourself with grace and dignity. And every time that you slipped or fell, you got back up with grace and dignity. And you soldiered on. And now you are an inspiration to all of us. Your Majesty, as I've said many times before, peers are not made. They are recognized. And this man is a peer.
Your Majesties, I am Duchess Margaret O'Connor, and I bring words from Countess Tessa. May it please your Majesties, Jason and Margarita, come now words from Tessa of the Gardens, Ninth Queen of Anstiora, Lady of the Rose, also Dove, Laurel, Pelican, Lion of Anstiora, Defender of the Dream. To be read in my absence, please, unto this notable assembly, in recognition of Damon Xanthus, candidate for knighthood, at your pleasure. When Damon messaged me with the request that I speak for him on this milestone occasion, great excitement and joyful memories floated in. Long ago, decades ago, in endearment, my beloved Simon of Amber Isle referred to Damon as Wookiee. He had heard someone else say it first, but perhaps related to this warrior's towering form, but certainly not due to this warrior's vast erudite vocabulary. Perhaps it was because he was known to come to the rescue when needed. Simon maintained faith in Damon's ability and honor. Well-versed in many topics, Damon's discussions with Simon and myself ran from weapons, how to bluff an opponent, to tactics and melees, resurrection point episodes, many war stories, to life choices, to family, health and healing, and including discussions of deep spiritual identity. For many years, Damon and I have shared discussions of personal conviction. And Simon and I have known and loved his dear spouse, Megan, since her youngest years. If I were standing before your majesties, I would seek to step over to Damon, to pat his shoulder with respect and admiration, because I've watched him grow from a young man in love to a spouse, a father, a family man, servant, leader, one determined to make life better for those around him. I've watched him grow from a learner to a teacher, one who trains rapier, sword and dagger, cut and thrust longsword, chivalric sword and shield, hand and a half sword, and various weapon styles other than sword and shield. His special thrill is teaching new folks, whereby the society continues to be enriched. He is an individual who consistently displays courtesy and chivalric conduct on the field of honor and supports and upholds crown and kingdom. Damon meets each criteria in corpora for this peerage. Damon is my equal. And your majesties, this is for Damon alone. He and I have a humorous greeting from time to time in light of that, if you will give your permission. We look to the day coming when I might see you. I might see you. I might see you.
The Lions of Anstiora, defenders of the dream, are to our people the exemplars of the dream. They are our El Cids de Champion, our Saladin, our Olgas of Kiev, our Sun Tzu. Sir Kiris Logisin, a Lion of Anstiora, defender of the dream, has consented to speak on the impact of this man on others' perception of the dream.
Your Majesties, I am Kiris Logisin, made Lion of Anstiora, by Lachlan and Michelle.
Sorry.
And I will speak on this man. Elseveda said very eloquently things that I was going to say. That won't stop me, though. She speaks about this man's heart. As a Lion of Anstiora, we are said to inspire others. This man is an inspiration to us all. The protection that he brings to all others, the knowledge that he shares to all others, the courage that he has shown to all others is very worthy of a lion, and he is my peer.
we would grant you admission into this order and the insignia through which all will know you hold this estate.
Commissioner, please remember the order of the mark to speak with the ceremony, wasn't it?
Yep.
Don't get to call it.
Order of the motion.
Thank you.
Yes. I was like,
Oh.
Kaleem.
Is there an order of the mark who will speak for this man?
She drove all the way.
Your Majesty, if I may. I am Mistress Colleen O'Kelly, one of, because of their Majesties, a premier of the Order of the Mark. And this fine young man lived the lies I tell you. Asked me if I would speak for him today. And it is my honor to do so. Because I know what a long, arduous trip it can be to get to a specific point. Because I have just made that trip myself to get to this point, as you have to get to the point you're at today. I have known you for many years, and I have had the great pleasure of getting to be a friend and give you what I can for words of wisdom throughout your journey. And it is my greatest honor to be able to say, you are my peer.
Thank you. Now, we would grant you admission into this order and the insignia through those who may know you hold this estate. What belt of knighthood is here for this candidate?
We have this belt, Your Majesty. Huh? That's cool. That was.
There you go.
It's okay, Papa. Your Majesties, this belt was made by the hand of Master Ketis.
Congratulations.
He then gave it to me for my knighting. It then passed on to Sir Vigan, and then finally to your squire brother Pete. I think it has a great lineage, Your Majesties.
Would you help?
Shorter.
Shorter.
And a simple buckle.
Simple, a non-cadmus belt.
Nope, just a buckle.
Simple.
What, no ring?
I'll kill you.
I cut the ring off the belt.
What spurs of knighthood are here for this penny?
Here, Your Majesty. Here, speak on that.
Oh, I think you're speaking first, right?
Yeah, do you want the lineage or you want to just go?
Jillian, the lineage?
I'm going to ask you
Okay.
to deal on this.
Today we speak
The
of
hills
spurs, not as mere ornaments of the heel, but as symbols of a path well trodden and a life sworn to service, chivalry, and honor.
Thank
In
you.
the Society for Creative Anachronism, knighthood is not granted lightly. It is not simply a recognition of prowess, nor a reward for years upon the field. It is a charge, a calling, and the spurs, those gleaming emblems you see at a knight's heel, are more than decoration. They are a voice of that calling made visible. Historically, spurs marked a warrior's readiness to ride at a moment's notice, to answer the call of duty and justice. In our society, they carry that same meaning, a reminder that a knight must ever be vigilant, ever be prepared to defend the dream we built together. To accept the spurs is to accept the burden of leadership. It is to pledge yourself not only to skill with blade and shield, but to the ideals of courtesy, honor, generosity, and humility. The spur, though worn behind the foot, stands as a guide before the heart. It reminds the knight that every step forward must be grounded in service. So when you see these spurs upon Damon's feet, know that they are not one in isolation. They are forged by community, by guidance, by challenge, and by honor. And they are carried with the full weight of what it means to be a knight, not merely in image, but in truth. These spurs are a symbol of responsibility, of discipline, of readiness. To wear spurs is to be ready when called, to act when others falter, and to lead with honor. Knighthood is not perfection. It is striving, persevering, and holding fast to your honor when it costs you. Damon, wear these spurs so that all may know your rank. Honor them and keep them in good order. For you share these tokens of knighthoods with all who have come before you. Every knight, for as long as there have been knights. You took the knee here as a squire. You rise as more. Let the spurs not remind you of glory, but of service. Do not shame them or dishonor them. I will hack them from your heels.
Is there a sword for you?
Here is your majesty.
This guy. The sword has two edges. One is for the justice of the crown, the other is to defend the weak. It also has a sheath for mercy. I claim this sword to be a hero's sword. It's going to the hero.
Sword belt comes with it. I'm going to ask you to do that for us, would you please?
Damon, also, because of your Whittaker lineage, I know you're going to have some of the same need to have two knight belts. And so, that's wonderful. No, takes like 12 people to come back.
What chain of fealty is here for this candidate?
I have one, Your Majesty. This is the chain I put on my neck when I was knighted. Not a soul in the world that I would rather give this to. You may not wear it on.
I did.
There's a coat. Cloak.
And I have one, Your Majesties. Please.
This is the chain of chivalry of Vindheim. It's our legacy. We welcome you to it.
Is there a
coat?
Is there a coat for this gentle?
Here is your majesty. Damon, your knight wanted you to have something that was unique for you, for your persona, for your special day. He asked me to add a chain to your steering.
Nice.
It is a small, short cloak.
Sorry.
A knight chooses to be ever in fealty. By law and tradition, we require that you swear an oath of fealty to us at this time.
Here do I give my oath.
The crown and kingdom of Onstira.
The crown and kingdom of Onstira.
I swear to support the laws,
I swear to support the laws,
ideals,
and
traditions of the society.
And traditions of the society.
To loyally defend the kingdom.
To loyally defend the kingdom.
And uphold the crown.
And uphold the crown.
To faithfully fulfill.
Faithfully fulfill.
My martial obligations to the crown.
My martial obligations to the crown.
be the shield of innocent,
to be the shield of the innocent,
the sword of justice,
the sword of justice,
and to ever and always
and to ever and always
be a good knight and true.
be a good knight and true.
Thus swear I.
Thus swear I, Damon Xanthus.
We accept your oath, and in return we swear to you, we will heed your wise counsel in all things. We will keep the welfare of Monstera first and foremost in all of our decisions. We reward that which is freely given by protecting you with our aid and giving you our love. May all strength fail and the world turn against any who break this solemn oath.
Place the chain upon you and bind yourself to kingdom and crown. Arise, majority. Sir Damon Xanthus, Knight of the Society and Peer of the Realm.
At this time, I would like you to receive your last unanswered blow. As my friend and someone who's truly inspired me upon my path, I feel no joy in this.
Know you that we courtesy and honor.
No, this is your saving.
It's a long time.
Watch the band.
Wow.
There's a lot of anger in there.
Randy man, he'll kill somebody.
Yeah.
It does. They don't do that. They weren't going to.
I dub thee once in remembrance of the oaths given and received. I dub thee twice in remembrance of your station, obligations as an example as a peer of the realm. I dub thee thrice. Be thou a good and faithful knight.
Now arise, sir.
Once more with feeling. Oh.
Know ye that we, Jason and Margarita, King and Queen of Monstera, in consideration of singular noble virtues and martial prowess, alike in courtesy and honor as in courage and feats of arms, do by these our letters patent, advance Damon Xanthus for the rank, estate, title, and degree of knight for his homage and service to have and to hold for us and our successor kings and queens in Monstera, and fealty and honor to be in all places accounted a peer of our realm with all responsibilities and privileges thereto appertaining. Woo!